Hey, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to bring you resources and tips for your 2-year-olds and 3-year-olds in your homeschool. One of my favorite resources for my 2- and 3-year-old are these counting bears. You can get these on Amazon. You can use them for all kinds of things like color sorting, learning their colors, and learning to count. It comes with these different colored cups, so I'll spread out all the cups around the table, and then I'll have my 2- and 3-year-olds sort the bears into the correct colored cup. So we'll do that, and then I'll also use the bears to teach them, what color is this? It's blue, and then have them repeat it. So it's really good for that, and it's also good for just counting in general. So I'll put a few of the bears on the table, and then I'll have them count how many bears do we have, and we'll count the number of bears, and that is really fun and educational, really good for them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Another thing for counting and number recognition is this book, my first counting book. It's a little golden book, and you can get this on Amazon too. Seems like, not that big of a deal, but when you read this with your children, you'll see how good it really is for them. So when we get to a page, like this page says, waddle, 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 the baby ducklings go, waddling after mother duck, 7 in a row. And then I'll ask my 2-year-old, okay, let's count the ducklings. How many ducklings are there? And we'll count together. There are 7, and then we'll point to the number right here, and I'll say, this is number 7. And then she'll repeat, this is 7. So that's been really good for her learning to count and also for number recognition.
So that's 7.
Swish, swish, 8 fish swimming in the brook. Swish, swish, wise fish swimming past the hook. Let's count the fish.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8, good job.
Number 8.
Number 8, very good.
Next, if you need some time to work with your other students more one-on-one, and you just need something to kind of give them something to do while they're waiting, Play-Doh. This is some homemade Play-Doh that I made, but you can just get, the regular Play-Doh that you can purchase at Target or on Amazon. My 2-year-old and 3-year-old will play with Play-Doh for an hour. It's awesome. I give them some cookie cutters and some other little things. They can sit there and play with the Play-Doh while I'm working with my older student on her reading lessons and her math lessons and things like that. So that's really helpful. Next thing I want to show you is the Berenstain Bears Big Book of Science and Nature. This has been a lot of fun for all of my kids, but my 2-year-old and 3-year-old really enjoy it, enjoy looking at the pictures, and they've asked a lot of questions for it. So it's been really, really good. Here's an example. Here's some actual facts about wind. And so it goes through wind and, how the wind happens, how it blows. And then there's things about different times of the year. Like here's the one about spring. And it's fun because it's very rhyming. Every page rhymes, and the girls will ask a lot of questions based on things that they'll see. It's been just a lot of fun. Like I said, it rhymes, and so they're really enjoying that. Next is letters. Working on learning letters. I have these little foam letters. They come out of here like this, and so I'll have my kids hold them and touch them, and we'll talk about, what letter is this? It's letter A. And behind each of these, there is a picture that goes along with each letter. So that's been fun for them to, they'll take all of them out, and then they'll put the letters back in the spot that they go. So they'll see the apple, and then they'll put the A back where the apple is. So this has been really good. It's got a lot of texture to it, so it's a sensory learning tool for them to start learning lowercase letters. So that's been really good. My 2-year-old obviously doesn't know all of her letters, so this is just kind of an introduction. I'm not quizzing her on letters or anything, just she likes to play with these, and we'll talk about, you know, oh, what letter do you have there? Oh, that's letter J. You know, we'll go over it like that, but I'm not pushing it or anything. It's just for her to play and to begin recognizing the different symbols and which letter they are. So, along with that, here's an idea. You can write a letter on a piece of paper like this, and then you can use the do-a-dot markers and have them take out the marker and just stamp along the letter. And I'll do this for my 2-year-old, and she feels like she's doing school. So when my other kids are sitting at the table, she wants to come to the table and do school too sometimes. So I'll have her do something like this. And so it just begins helping her understand letters, kind of beginning handwriting type things without actually formally beginning handwriting skills. But it's been a lot of fun for her. She really enjoys it. So that's something that we're doing. And then my last tip for your 2-year-old and 3-year-old would be spend some good time with them first. So in the morning, after we've done our morning basket, I like to try and spend some time with my 2- and 3-year-old, and what we do is just read good books together. So I'm going to show you some of our favorites that we like to read that are really good for very young children. First is this Biggest Story, ABC. That's a good one. It goes over the letters of the alphabet, but also goes through the story of redemption. So that's awesome. We love Madeline. That's a really good one. Nice and rhymey and cute. Next, I love this Found, Psalm 23. It's a paraphrase of Psalm 23. It's really, really good. My 2-year-old requests this one all the time. Next, for my Anne of Green Gables fans, these little books are super cute. My little ones love the pictures in this book. This one is Anne Arrives, and there's a couple others in this series. But these are beautiful, very watercolory. You can see there she is with Mr. Cuthbert. And they really enjoy this. It's not super long, and it just has beautiful illustrations. Next is this Chicka Chicka Boom Boom. This is also letters. This is a really cute book if you haven't seen this before. That's a really good one. This Love You Forever is a good one. It will make you cry. Beware. You may want to pre-read it. But that's a good one that we like to read. And then this Berenstain Bears, The Big Honey Hunt. We really like the Berenstain Bears around here, especially my 2- and 3-year-old. So I just want to say again, spend time with your little ones before you start school with your bigger ones. They usually just really want some connection time with mommy. That's what I see in my kids at least, and I really think that that's going to help them to feel loved and cared for, and then you'll be able to break away and have time with your older ones that need to be schooled. So those are my tips and ideas for your 2- and 3-year-olds in your homeschool. I hope this was helpful for you, and I'll see you next time.